Morning, everyone. Boker Tov. We're continuing with the halachot of Yom Kippur. So, in all the mitzvot, we want to try training our. We're starting with the laws of Yom Kippur. Sorry, with all the mitzvot, we want to try training our children to do the mitzvah. Now, when it comes to fasting, it's dangerous if they fast at a young age. So, Rav Yosef writes that from age 9 and above, you could start training them by it's called Ta'anit Shot, fasting hours. So at age 9, okay, fast 2 hours. Age 10, a couple more hours. And you build it up for when they become bar or bat mitzvah. Now when they become bar or bat mitzvah, they're like a full adult, and therefore they have to fast fully. Also, advice for adults on Yom Kippur, not to touch food, or else accidentally it might end up in your mouth. So the only time you can really touch food on Yom Kippur is if you're going to be feeding a child, but otherwise you shouldn't touch food, just as a precaution. As a precaution. Now, women that are expecting, that are pregnant, or they're nursing, are also obligated to fast on Yom Kippur. Now, if let's say a woman gives birth and she's within 3 days, so 72 hours when she gives birth, it hits Yom Kippur, she does not fast. Even if she wants to, she does not fast because, again, she just gave birth, so she's got a free pass there. If it's within 7 days of giving birth, there are leniencies. She has to fast, but there are leniencies. So if she really needs to eat, etc., it's more lenient to break than someone else. 8 days out, and she's like a regular person. Now, when it comes to someone that's sick or takes medicine regularly, speak to your local rabbi to discuss. Obviously, Yom Kippur is the most stringent of fasts, and it's from the Torah, of course, and therefore it's not something to play with. But at the same time, we don't want to play with our health, which is the utmost importance. As the Torah says, "V'chai bahem," to live through the mitzvot. The mitzvot shouldn't cause us chas v'shalom to get sick or die, but we live through the mitzvot. There's a story of Rabbi Yosef. He went over to an old man in his shul before Yom Kippur. He said, "I hope you're eating on Yom Kippur." He said, "No." He forced him basically to eat because he said he was an old man, a weak man. Maybe he knew he had a condition, whatever it was. So even though sometimes it's hard, how could I do this? But you have to put everything on a scale, and again, speak to your local rabbi, speak to your doctors, to your doctors to get the proper information for you, and then speak to your rabbi to see if it qualifies. And how to drink and how to eat on Yom Kippur as well is a way in itself. So another little tangent is that the violation of eating on Yom Kippur is the utmost level of punishment, which is karet, like eating chametz on Yom Kippur, like eating chametz on Pesach. And therefore, if let's say a person needs to eat, he's on certain types of pills, certain types of medication, so what they do is you eat or drink a small amount, like the size of a shot glass, less than a kazait, so it's not considered a full eating, and that violation is only a rabbinic violation. And then 9 minutes later, 10 minutes later, if you need to have more, then you have another little shot glass, and 10 minutes later, another little shot glass. There's actually minyanim in Eretz Yisrael of people that are, because it's embarrassing if everyone's praying in the shul, and to find a little corner, hide, so no one sees you, and halachically you're allowed to eat because of your health. They have minyanim in Israel that everyone is sick, everyone has issues, so that they all pause together at the same time. They all go out and they have their little orange juice, for the sugar or whatever it needs to be, and they keep on going back in. But again, all this, of course, to be discussed with your local rabbi if this is the proper prescription for you. Okay, that's that for today. Mincha tonight at 6:30. Have a good day, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom.